Well, Willie, we've seen a lot of your horse on the Gallops this morning. It was great to see the team that you do have, but we've looked at trying to narrow it down to 5 horses for our readers to follow. And the first one is Shaq on Pour Soir.
Yes, I think Shaq on Pour Soir was maybe a shade unlucky that he didn't get to run in the Ryanair last year. I think he had some sort of leg infection or stone, something the morning of the race, which we couldn't run him. And this year, hopefully to go back and make amends, but I think he's a horse that we can maybe follow through the season on the way to Cheltenham as well.
Indeed, and of course he was very good when he was last seen at Leopardstown, winning that Grade 1 at the Dublin Racing Festival.
He was, and he beat Defi de Sol, I think, the previous year in Punchestown. You know, that sort of form really puts him into Ryanair territory.
Indeed, proper horse to look forward to. And another one to look forward to, of course, is Carefully Selected.
Yes, Carefully Selected unseated Patrick, I think, in the 4-mile chase last year. He's a real old-fashioned, out-and-out staying chaser. If he can improve, which he could and probably should, he could be an outsider for the Gold Cup. And, you know, he may be one for people to follow and have a little nibble at early prices.
Interesting, very interesting. And speaking of interesting, Ferny Hollow, of course, won the Cheltenham Bumper last year. He's a horse that has a big engine, but it took him a while to learn how to race properly. Well,
it took us probably a while to learn how to ride him properly. His problem was he was racing too well. And Paul was very brave on him the last day in Cheltenham. I think Paul, he dropped him out. And it's tough for a rider riding, you know, well-fancied horse maybe, to do that, but he nerves of steel, and he dropped him out and came through and won. You know, he's won his point to point, so he should jump. And everyone, you know, the best guide for the following year's Cheltenham, I always think, is the Cheltenham Bumper, because you can probably back the first 12 or 14 home blind over hurdles the following season and maybe make money. And he's one we're really looking forward to with the type of speed he showed in that race.
Indeed, and he'll start over hurdles shortly.
Yes, he's working well, and hopefully start over hurls this month or early next month.
Excellent. And speaking of hurlers, St. Roy, he's an exciting prospect.
He is. Probably the horse that worked best going to Cheltenham last year for me was St. Roy, and he won the county hurdle in good fashion. He came back this year to Tipperary and won well there, beating the subsequent Galway hurdle winner. We've taken a gamble and we're aiming for the Morgiana with him rather than go to Down Royal 2 weeks ago. But I think he's of that class, and I think he can step up.
Excellent, exciting prospect. And another exciting prospect that our readers might not know a lot about is a French import, Galopin des Champs.
Yes, fine big horse. He's probably going to be more a chaser, but he's 1 run, 1 win in a toy. And horse I'm looking forward to going over hurdles with this year. Certainly follow him this year. Lovely type, and owned by Burning Victory's owner, Greg Turley. He's going to have a really good career over fences, I think, as well.
Excellent, one to watch. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Cheers, Fran.